up, y'all? Thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name is Leah, and let's get into the drama of it all. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Miami's reunion looks for seasons 5 reunion. So I guess the theme was James Bond or Bond girls, and we're just going to critique and rank how we feel about these outfits. So let's get into it. All right, you guys. So first up is Alexia. Honestly, this wasn't wowing to me. Compared to what she wore the last reunion, which was seasons 4 reunion, this to me is a step down. This looks like this was just in Alexia's closet and she said, okay, girl, this is what we gonna give the people. I would give it a 6 out of 10 because it doesn't look bad on her. She actually looks really pretty, but it didn't give me the effect that I was looking for. And like I said, compared to what she wore last season, this is like, okay, girl, I see you. But yeah, I would definitely give this a 6. It's not bad, but it's not great. But it's not totally bad where I'm like, girl, no. All right, you guys. So next we have Julia. I didn't like this. I gave Julia the worst dress for me. Honestly, this gave very much costume. Like she was gearing up to go to a costume party. It didn't really give like I'm going to the reunion. It gave I got a costume party to go to. The only good thing about this outfit to me is Julia's body looks great and her makeup looks really nice, but it just gave costume. It reminded me of two things. It reminded me of like someone who's like had like some old Las Vegas like show going on, and this is what they would wear like back in like the 40s or 50s. But it also reminded me of like the old movies my grandma would watch on like TV Land, of like these old movies that have just been turned into color, of what they think like people in like the Middle East would wear. It gave that to me, and I don't know why my mind went to there, but it gave the feeling of a costume, not like I'm going to be a part of the reunion. That's just my takeaway. I think the body looks great. I think her hair looks okay. I like her makeup, but it's just giving costume vibes for me. So on to Dr. Nicole. I give this the same grade I gave Alexia, which is a 6 out of 10. This isn't wowing me. It's not really doing much. It's very serviceable. It gives kind of the same vibe as Alexia's. Like this was in my closet and I didn't feel like dropping a bag on the outfit, so I picked something that I already have that's really nice. And we know Nicole got the coins, so I could see this just being in her closet from her going to some other event, and she just chose to wear it for the reunion. I think she looks great. Like I've been telling y'all, I love Nicole with darker hair. I wanted to see her with darker hair, and I think she actually looks better with darker hair. Like I think it brings out more of her features in her face. But yeah, this is just very like, okay, girl, 6 out of 10, serviceable. So next we have Larsa. I give this a 5 out of 10. It's serviceable. She don't look bad, but it's not giving anything, and it reminds me of what Alexia had on last season's reunion, and we're only one season, like there's only been 2 seasons, so your reunion outfit should not remind me of what somebody already had on the previous season, as well as her outfit was way better than what you have on. Then I looked at what Larsa had on that reunion, and this is basically the same thing, kind of like a bodice where you can see the panty area and she got draping around it. I'm gonna need Larsa to come better or do something completely different. So this is definitely a 5 out of 10 for me. I think her makeup looks fine and her hair looks nice, but other than that, it's not really giving. But I can see this being something that a Bond girl would wear. So next we have Marisol. I actually like this. This was in my top 3. I gave this a solid 8 out of 10. I think Marisol looks very elegant, clean. She looked expensive. People were calling her a rich abuela, and it's giving that. It's giving, I won't say she that old, but it's giving very much rich auntie, and I dig it. I think her face looks very youthful and full and very like rosy. I think this was like a nice outfit for her. Now, I don't think Marisol would be a Bond girl, but she would definitely be the bartender giving Bond the information he needs to know to figure out how to get out the club before he gets shot up. So next we have is Lisa. I would give Lisa's outfit a 7 out of 10. I think Lisa looks really nice, but it's not really doing anything for me, mainly because it's giving the same vibe as Larsa's to me, where it's just like you have on a leotard with draping around it. Like it's giving the unconventional challenge on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like it doesn't feel like they put that much effort into it. And honestly, I'm probably totally wrong about that because we know it takes a lot to sew and construct garments, but it's just not giving. I feel like had this been worn on, what season was that? The Real Housewives of Atlanta season where they were wearing all black. I would like it so much more because I feel like it would fit the theme of the dungeon. But this is just not giving me what I wanted to give. I feel like Lisa should have came out in like bright red. Like a sexy bright red dress as like a way of saying like she liberated from this season. But it's not giving me anything. But she does look really nice. So I would give it a 7 out of 10. So next we have Adriana. Honestly, Adriana was the best dressed to me. And the reason why I say that is because she fit the theme. The theme was James Bond or James Bond girl or Bond girl. Adriana looked like that to me. I could see Adriana in a James Bond movie. She has the feathery boa, has the bodice, like the corseted dress, the long flowy feathery hair, the jewels. Like it gave, like I could see Adriana being in a bar, you know, sitting at the in a club, sitting at the bar with one of them long cigarettes, smoking, and James walks up to her and I can see the vision. So for that, I give Adriana a 10 out of 10 in best dress because she completed the assignment and went with the theme, which was James Bond. And y'all know I don't even see her for that lady, but she did that. So next we have Gertie, Miss Showstopper. I'm not gonna lie, when the pictures came out and I saw Gertie in this dress, I said, wow. I was like, oh, she taking it. She taking it for me. She looked beautiful in this chain dress. Her hair was looking good. The makeup was looking great. And I was like, well, how does this dress move? And then she posted videos, which I'll post the video so you guys can look at it too, that she posted to IG. I was wondering like what was covering her breast area, and it is a bodice, like a bra set that, like, I'm glad it matches her skin to, I won't say to a T, but it matches. So whoever lined up the skin tone, you deserve a raise. Because at first I was like, girl, is she walking around with her boobies out? But she's not. She looked beautiful. But I couldn't give this a 10 out of 10 because it doesn't fit the actual theme. Like, girl, a James Bond girl would never. This gives very much like performance piece. Like if Gertie was like one of the pop girls on stage with a microphone singing and dancing and twirling, oh, tens across the board. But but in a Bond movie where you're supposed to be like sultry and seductive, this ain't giving sultry and seductive. It's giving, girl, I'm ready for whatever. And I mean whatever. But she looks gorgeous. So this would be a 9 out of 10 for me. Like a straight up 9 out of 10. Her makeup was looking great. The hair was looking good. The body, sis was bodying. If I had to deduct points because it wasn't giving the theme. But she looked beautiful. So last but certainly not least is Miss Kiki. I would have to give this an 8 out of 10. Her body is body. And I was like, look at Gertie and Kiki showing out during Black History Month. Come on. But if I got on Ashley Darby for what she wore for the reunion, which I was like, okay, girl, it's just a bustier or a bustiquela and some draping around your waist, then I'm gonna have to say the same thing about Kiki. Kiki looks like really beautiful velvet, like curtains wrapped around her body, and she beautiful, so it worked. But no, and I don't like this hair on her. I do not like this. I feel like if she would have had bone straight black hair, oh girl. But yeah, it's not giving me that, but she still looks beautiful, so I would give it an 8 out of 10. So overall, I would give the whole cast, if I had to grade them off of these outfits, a C plus. There were some misses, but nobody looked extremely horrible to me. I don't know. I think I just love when they're given colors. Like, I look at this cast photo compared to the Real Housewives of Potomac's photo, and I'm like, the photo with everybody in the different shades of blue speaks more to me than this. And maybe it's just like my brain being like, this looks better than everyone being in different outfits, because someone did make a mention on Twitter where they were like, they all look like they're going to different places, and they kind of do. Like, it looks like some people are going to the same place, whereas other people are going to totally different areas. And I just think that casts work better when they're given colors, or given a spectrum of colors that they can wear. I feel like you get better photos. That's just me. But yeah, I would give it a C plus. I'm definitely looking forward to the reunion because I want to know what we're going to be in store for season 6. I wonder if they're going to keep the same ladies. I hope they do. Maybe they might add a new friend to the show. But then again, the cast is pretty jam-packed with the friends of the show we already have, because we have 3. But I'm interested in seeing how they go forward from this after the reunion. So you guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know who you thought was best dressed, who you thought did the best with the theme. Comment down below. And remember to be bravely authentic. Bye, y'all. Deuces.